18 rings, 6 coins to my name, but with 18 rings then I can change the game. Flip them over, turn them around. Oh shit, look, I turned them into a crown. Make it dance, make it work for you. Coin is for the spending, if you scatter it then you'll reap the profits of the seeds you've sown. What do you know, look, I turned it into a throne. We do what we do to keep the water flowing. The more you give, the more it keeps growing. I don't want your gifts, I don't want your charity. I just want to see some other love and prosperity. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. I make my living by the sweat of my brow, the strength of my voice and my lyrical know-how. I work hard, I spend freely. I'm not rich, but damn, am I dearly placed to take a virtue and preach it to the masses. The fruits of my labor I use to fill glasses. Life is for the living is the message I'm selling. The scent of success is the aroma you're smelling. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round. Old baskets might sound funny, but the truth is wealth's not just about money. It's the push and the pull and the give and the take. It's the things that we share and the joy that we make. Give me your attention, I'll give you my time. Lend me your ears and I'll fill them with rhymes. I'll give you words to make your soul burn and take your breath away in return. Yeah. The wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning, the wheel keeps turning round. If the water won't flow, then the crops don't grow, so the wheel keeps turning round.
Receive an opulent loot bag full of glorious items, including something made especially for this event. Ooh. Hello. 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 Ooh, is that appearing behind it? Welcome everybody. How are we all doing? Are we all doing wonderfully well in this wonderful day? Yeah, I'm back, sort of. Yeah, I'm getting, oh, I thought I said. So, level 2, hype train. Thank you to everyone who subbed there, because I've missed it, activity feed. Cheered 1 bit, thank you. Alex, thank you. Liam, woo. Thank you, Dan, or Hunk, as he will now be known. 37 months. Commander Jens, thank you. 14 months, you crazy people. Alex, thank you. And Spubs McGee followed. That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So, yeah, the Epic Armory loot bag. I mean, the tickets are 250 quid. They've gone now. They've all sold out. And they've now announced that I am officially the person streaming the whole thing, which is going to be amazing. Don't know how I'm doing it, but it's going to be fun. But yeah, getting a 250 quid loot bag as well. Beth gifted a sub to Steph. Oh, that's amazing. Zippy Tiger, normally spot you about, didn't see you at E3. Yeah, oh, wow. That's a great name though, Slippy Tiger. Yeah, on the Saturday night I crashed. I got quite sick. it turns out. So I crashed really hard Saturday night, and then on Sunday I was pretty much useless, unfortunately. So I was death on Sunday. But come see us at E4 if you're there. Buy your drink. I'm looking forward to E4, but yeah, let's go back to the loot bag. So get the ticket. They're also giving away this with it a 250 quid loot bag, which is hashtag not sponsored by the Rowdy Raven. Really not sponsored. Ryan, 27 months. You crazy fool. You handsome devil, you. Yeah, so it's 250 quid loot bag, which has got lots of stuff in it. I know one of the big things that I'm getting is a massive D20. And Pete, oi, 31 months, you fool. So yeah, a massive D20 on it as well, because there's lots of games and I get the chance to win more stuff. Obviously, as always, I know one of the things I'm getting in the loot bag, and I'm very excited about it. A level 3 hype train. Yeah, 2 years. I know. I feel like I started this yesterday, and I've aged really, really badly. So, it's not the it's not the Viking sword. No, it's not. I'm not allowed to. I'm actually not allowed to say. So, I hope it's a Viking sword, because that would be amazing. That would be really cool. But I'm not actually allowed to say what it is. So I'm going to be held to that. But you'll all find out anyway in 2.5 weeks. Because that's when I'm going. One of their staffs, for if I go combat, become a battle mage. Their staffs are really nice. They are very, very nice. I would have a look to see what sort of thing you want to do. Can I show us with interpretive dance? I will do when I'm on No, I can't. Oh, fuck! I've said it. Yeah, when we're there, I'll talk. We'll go through. We'll go through the loot bag when we're there. A lot of it I'm going to auction off to raise money for tickets and makeovers and things like that. So and there'll be special parts in it where I'm sure I'll just give it away. Because as we know, I'm terrible for keeping anything to myself. Last year I did, because it's my birthday on the 3rd of September. So I did like all the money from 1 month went to me getting something for my birthday from the community. I haven't done it this year because this is my first stream of the month. I've been ill, not been doing that well. So, we'll see how things go. So I'm not overly bothered about doing it. But good things have come. Thank you for the bit. Love it. So basically, September is... Oh, for fuck's sake. We can make September Steve month. We'll make September Steve birthday month. Because it doesn't feel right to only do it for half a month. Because ask everyone for money just, for half a month's work. Not really fair. So we'll do it for September. We'll do the full month. But then again, I have got a very interesting stream lined up for this weekend. I know, a weekend stream. Oh. Steve's Sexy September. Coined, done, sold. Thank you, Gibby. That's what we'll call it. So Steve's Sexy September. But this Saturday, I am heading off with Kit to go and stay at Kit's parents for basically to dog sit. So we are going to be on the receiving end of the world's very first LARP related hot tub stream. It's so yeah. So the world's very first hot tub stream, LARP hot tub stream, will be happening on Saturday. So that'll be fun, won't it? It'll be a laugh. So yeah, so that's whoop whoop. So yeah, hot tub love. Dreams do come true. Yes. So it should be fun. That should be a giggle to do. Is it what the title promises? What, a hot tub stream? Wintermark Beach episode. Me and Monica had a chat about. She wanted to do a Wintermark beach player event, and she would have turned up wearing a chainmail bikini. Because I think we were talking about chainmail bikinis at that time and how they weren't great, but she would have done that. Is a hot tub involved? Yes. Yes. So Kit's parents have a hot tub, and we'll be getting it all. We'll be getting it all sorted. So yeah, thank you everyone for subbing and everything there. Level 3. That's amazing. An actual real life hot tub. Yeah, big summer blowout. That'd be epic, wouldn't it? That'd be so cool. But yeah, so we've got that's going to be happening, and then me and Kit are just going to talk about the last event and things. Huge cauldron, people soup. Yeah, so it would be good. It would be good. It'll be fun. It'll be a laugh. That's the main thing. We just have to keep Kit off of devil worship and stuff like that, because that's what got me into trouble last time he was on. So we'll keep him away from that subject. So that's going to be a lot of fun to do. Then on obviously the 1st of September, me and Digby are going to be out in Copenhagen at the Epic Armory gathering, which is going to be good. Hi Dawn, how you doing? So that's going to be a lot of fun. So I need to figure out how I'm doing, how I'm going to be doing the streaming from my phone and getting all of that set up. So yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a laugh regardless. We'll get some bits done. So mainly everyone can see what's going on there without having to buy a ticket. We'll also have the fact that there's a lot of people doing talks there as well, and just like educational bit. I say educational, but it's LARP. It'll be a lot of people, just talking about what they do and things like that. So it's going to be good, and I'm sure that I will interrupt a lot and make a lot of stupid comments. So basically what I do here, which will be giggle. Then obviously we'll have E4 stuff coming up, and there's someone I follow on Twitter called Kai. They're coming to their very first event. They've agreed to come on before and after, so we can do what they're looking forward to, give them any advice, and then afterwards they can come on and they can say how amazing it was, basically. So we'll have a long chat. Yeah. So also, I chanced my arm, basically. Wish I was still on holiday. You're not the only one. Not the only one. Last week I was in the Peak District. Went on some amazing walks. Did about 25k worth of walking overall. And it was great. Had a great time. So chilled. So chilled. Had a pub literally over the road from where we lived. Walked out of the driveway, crossed the road, and I was in the pub. It couldn't get better. So, but yeah, so I chanced my arm a couple of months ago because I saw this Irish company had put out asking for people to be, if people wanted to stand a chance to win a shit ton of stuff from them, basically. So I chanced my arm and I said, yeah, I'll give it a go. So I signed up. Didn't think I'd get anything from it. I won, basically. I've got loads of stuff from them. They sent me this wonderful t-shirt. That's how that rolls. So I've got this wonderful T-shirt. They gave me a bag. They gave me a hat. Loads of bits and bobs. The bag is beautiful. It's really nice. It's behind my green screen at the moment. I didn't think. They also gave me this. So, Conor McGregor, the man, the moth, the legend, obviously made his own brewery. He made a beautiful whiskey, and he's also now made a stout. I haven't tried it yet. I've opened my first one. So they sent me four cans of stout, and this lovely little glass as well. So I haven't tried it yet. So I'm going to be drinking it for the first time ever on stream. So hopefully it's good. Hey Salt, how you doing, bud? It's quite nice actually. I'll know more when I finish full 4 cans. So my body aches and it's all Bolam's fault. Were you at Flying Lead? Or were you two away on a naughty boys holiday again? I was indeed. Naughty boys holiday. I bet. You dirty bastards. I hope it was good. Digby's had a lot of good things to say. You were yeeing and hawing. Yeehaw. Point on the drawing. Yeah. So that's really, really good. So I'm hoping that I can get some more of the stout from them if this goes well, and you know, be fun. Anyway, E3. So E3 happened. A lot of you know I was very mental health wise. I've been in a bit of a shit place. So I wanted to give it E3 and E4, see how things go. So the Thursday night was great fun. Got everything set up. Did really, really well. And we were literally done by like 3 o'clock on the Thursday, and everyone was sat down and chilled. Unfortunately, we lost Rabbit. He was dying a painful, horrible death from the lurgy, and he was very, very ill. So we missed. I know a lot of people miss Rabbit and his chili, his baked goods, his cakes, and we missed it. We just missed him. So it was a shame that he wasn't there, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But hopefully he's doing the cornucopia. Indeed. He's hopefully doing a lot better and feeling more like himself again. So he'll be back at E4, we hope, with his wonderful, wonderful inventions. So we just made do. But the big thing that happened this event was we turned up with the 2 Feet cider. The 2 Feet cider made a return to the field. So me and Kit brewed 3 barrels worth of cider. We actually had to cook for ourselves again. Wasn't fun. I don't know. I quite enjoyed it. Pointed out that we shouldn't rely on one person for things and that. So it was good. I really enjoyed it. And we had 3 barrels. Yeah, it was 150 pints, give or take. And we had our wonderful new barmaid, bar wench. I don't know how she'd refer to herself. Probably bar wench. And her and Alex, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was wench, wasn't it? Her and Alex did, she can be heard all across Anvil. She didn't shut up. She was amazing. She was so funny. I stick with, that's not allowed to be called cider. That was apple wine. Strong apple wine. Yes, so we had strong peach wine. We had strong summer fruits wine, and we had strong elderflower wine. The best bar by a skip in Anvil. Yes. Yeah, or as Zara has called us, the bog and bin. I really like the bog and bin. I did actually refer to us as the bog and bin quite a lot. So we had all of that set up. Charlie was brilliant. She was absolutely phenomenal. Very, very good. So she's coming back to work the bar again at E4 with her trouble as well, Alex as well. Both be there, which will be great. So considering just turning over the running of the bar to you two, just to go, you deal with it. We'll pay you. We'll fuck off and leave you lot alone. But yeah, we had a great time doing that, and they did an amazing job, both of them together. Really nice. We need to figure out how to actually pay you a proper wage for it, because we made, what was it, nearly 16 thrones that last event, which was which was insane, which is really good. We completely sold out on the Friday night. No, we'll have both of you. You both worked incredibly well together, mate. So don't worry about that. Yeah, so we sold out on the Friday night, which was crazy. Best bar with the best cider, selling out both the boon and the curse. Yeah. So I'm hoping to aim for 4 barrels for this event, maybe more. I don't know. Need to figure out a way for it to be done, basically. So, but there's lots of ways and means which we can get things sorted. Yeah, we were 100% dry. I had 1 pint from it. That was it. So much sadness was had by me. But yeah, hopefully we'll have more. So it's good to see the 2 feet cider return make a triumphant return to the field, I should say, and hopefully we'll have more of it. I think it was about 11 p.m. and Charlie and Alex said said we're out, and I was just like, sorry, we're what? Yeah. I had 4. I needed no more after that, and it was certainly danger. Yeah, there was a lot of it going on. One side of it ended up paying for many more prosperity. I put in a lot of money behind the bar. I just chucked stuff in. Hey James, how you doing? I hope you're good. Even ran out of cans of lager under the bar. Yeah, we ran out of everything. It was amazing. So, yeah, I need to have a chat with Bolam at some point, because I think that we've had a case of crossed wires. Yes, I realised that. I'm broken. I yeehawed too hard. Yeah, Salt said you broke him. The bar started raiding my crap Fosters. It's like cock Fosters, only shitter. That I had just like hidden under a chair. So we started nicking that, which was wonderful, really. So it was great. The bar was an unmitigated success. It was so cool. So we timed it on Friday. What happened on Friday? Let's have a think. I'll tell you what, this is growing on me. And I'm not just saying that. I haven't put ads up or anything like that. I'm not being paid to do this. This is literally my own opinion. Oh, that's actually really good. I will need more of this. I need to test it a lot more. So yeah, Friday timed in. They all went. We had planned to do this massive meeting and everyone sit down and have a chat about like paying money into the hall, like a little tithe of some description, and just basically deciding where the hall's going to go. The meeting started, and then I fucked off. I literally had to leave. So I went and I ran for general this event, which was an interesting experience. Classic Steve. Yeah, I do things and then I just piss off. It was a lot of fun though. So going for general was an interesting experience because there was a lot of OC issues with it, and there was a lot of IC issues with it as well. So, as a lot of you will know, Monica, who's been on stream a few times now, I get on very well with Monica. I've got a lot of time for her, and hearing some of the stuff that's coming out of her game at the moment is, it's not positive, it's not fun. Tends to be a lot of OC stuff around hats. Yeah, very much so in this one, Pete, and not in a good way either. So there was stuff about her being sometimes com, sometimes non-com. So there was a lot of things being kicked up about that, and I was very upset by it because Monica, as we know, is an absolutely wonderful, delightful, and lovely human being, and she only ever tells the truth. In my eyes, she speaks the truth, even if it's bad, because the truth is always worth being said. Love Monica, she's awesome. She really is. I've got all the time in the world for her. So we went in to do, and obviously, as we all know, I really beat around the bush, and I stay away from getting involved in these sorts of situations. So we did, sadly, there's a lot of internalized misogyny and ableism within the game. That's exactly it, Dawn. Nail on the head, as always. So I went to do the generals thing. Monica is amazing and we love her. She really is. So I went along to do the generals chat with all the senators, where all the senators asked a question. Biscuit, how you doing, handsome? 15 months. Wow. So we had the chat, and they were asking questions like how would you learn the role and things like that. It's just like, well, I'd learn from Kendra. She is a fantastic general, and she's a wonderful, wonderful person, and so you learn from the person who came before. And then that was one of the answers I gave, and apparently all the senators turned around to me and said that I spoke very well, and they were all very happy with me. Then I found out OC, a lot of people around there who worked for PD were very pleased with the fact I was calling out all the ableism that was going on and the misogyny that is going on around it. I don't care. I don't know who it's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from. And Ben, well, you know what's an empire hot? All of you. Wow. I know, right? Wow. What the fuck is wrong with me? Someone clip that. Yeah, very smooth, Ben. Look forward to seeing you at E4, mate. You actually have to come over and I'll be around Saturdays, so you can have a sit down and chill chat again. We have done at every event this year apart from the last one, because, I just died. But yeah, so I called it out, even though I don't know who it's coming from, where it's coming from, or anything, because enough people were stood around watching that one voice sticking up, basically calling it out there and then is what was needed. Not E4, unfortunately. I'm photographing a wedding as a slave to capitalism and needing that sweet, sweet moolah. Oh well, that sucks, man. That I'll have a drink for you. But yeah, we'll have to have a catch up at some point and have a chat and things. Yeah. Did miss having our late night, our 1 o'clock in the morning chats around the fire. Right. Thank you, Dan. But we'll hopefully be at player events if I can find any that want photos, and next year onwards, of course. Yeah, need to do some player events at the end of the year. So, but yeah, so it all got called out, which was which I felt was the right thing to do. And I did actually say at points during it that if I don't win, then I will. It's like, even if I win or lose, then I would always be happy to like work under Kendra, because she is so good at what she does. So it was great. It was really, really good, and she obviously won, and that. But having people message me after the event to tell me that they were so happy to hear people calling it out and everything, I'm hoping that it's a step in the right direction, because we've done so well in putting more women in positions, or female presenting people in positions in hats within the game. So it'll be so much nicer to have a few. You just need a few more. Let's split it down the middle. Come on, and let's definitely not get rid of people just because of their gender. It's fucking ridiculous. So, and then obviously someone tried to assassinate her as well, like 20 minutes later. It was so dumb. So dumb. But yeah, so I did that, and that was a lot of fun. I didn't think I would go for a hat again. Yeah, of course. I didn't think I'd go for a hat again, but there I was, doing it, taking the piss out of people. I didn't realise this was an issue. I always thought Empire was really inclusive and stuff. That said, I haven't been there for a bit. But good said, just see you said stuff. 100% more people might do the same now. People don't like conflict. That's the issue. That's it. What Ben says. It happens on occasion. It's not rampant, but it does happen. All of the stuff we want out of the game is still there, but it's not rampant. It's about calling it out when you see it or hear it. So that's what I did. It's better than real life, but it does occur. Yeah, I wish it didn't occur, because as I've always said, the best generals I've ever worked under have been women. So, alright, fair. That's still kind of crappy. Good that it's not a constant thing, I guess. Yeah, exactly. Nothing is perfect. They have a very low baseline and don't want to do any reflecting on how to do better. At which point, if they try, they get RKO'd by magistrates. Yeah. So I think calling it out is probably the best thing that we can do at the moment, and hope that people just get sick and tired of being called out. 3,000 plus players. There's bound to be some about statistic-wise, but calling it out is always worth it. Yeah, I will always call it out. Always call it out. I'm not gonna sit there and watch as that sort of shit goes on. I'll call out everything. I mean, fuck it. Who am I kidding? I'm not so good on. I'm not a very good keyboard warrior. But get me face to face with someone, then yeah, I will always call it out. 100% of the time. So, but yeah, and Monica as well. I mean, fuck, it's bullying. That's it. It's bullying at the end of the day. So if you're doing it and you're watching this, you can go fuck yourself. Leave the game. We don't want you. So anyway, let's get my angry rant out of the way. It is a thing I've noticed. Male presenting non-com hats don't tend to get called out for non-fighting, whereas the femme presenting ones do. Yeah, that's exactly it. There's a fair few non-com generals in the game. So yeah, let's just call that shit out when we see it or hear it. Makes it so much easier. And I think if people are being called out for it, it will happen less and less. So anyway, so I did all of that, and then they came over and said, don't need to fight to play Maths Hammer. Yes, I guess it's also a thing of like more players can mean, like you say, Steve, it's the missing step, people, but as long as it's stamped out. Yeah, a missing step. The missing stare is a big thing. And I'll always call that out. Well, I say call it out. It's just that having that chat with someone, it's like, I know a few. but it's not my, well, they're not in my group, then it's not my place to call them out. It's up to their group to do it. Now, speaking as the best general in the Empire, you're Narcissia. I can't say her name. Be the general you want without being a dick, OC. Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. I will say this about Bolum. He always calls shit out. Always. And watching him work in that military council was an absolute privilege. So, it was really good. Remove missing stairs, replace with good ones. We need more carpenters. Missing stairs, replace with lifts, replace with escalators. So there's a lot of stuff that can be done, and hopefully PD will listen more and do things more, and it'll be good. So, but yeah, I had a lot of people come up to me and say that I spoke really well, which is weird because I'm not a great speaker. I don't think I am. But having a lot of people come over and say that everything was positive, that was really, really good. So I'm very happy with that. I need to play D&D because apparently I haven't RP'd enough in the last few days. But have a great stream, you rascals. Have a chat with you soon, Bolum. You look after yourself, mate, and enjoy a bit of D&D. So that's where we stand on all of that. So having other generals, senators, even the egregores come over and say, you did really well. You should be very proud of yourself, blah, blah, blah. It was great. Really a massive boost to my ego. Then, so then I just got drunk Friday, basically. After, I can't really remember too much of Friday. Everyone in the hall will have to remind me of stuff that I got up to because I can't remember. What's the game like being a general? Tough. It's tough. Lots of meetings. Lots of OC issues as well. But yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult because you have to manage a lot of different aspects of the game. So the armies, other generals, other nations. Oh yeah, fucking boggarts. And stuff like that. And it was, lots of herding cats. You're not really expected to do much in the battlefield. You can do if you wish to. You fought the boggarts. Go Dawn. I bet you smashed the shit out of them. I executed a boggart. Yeah, we had someone come into our hall and offer a boggart hospitality. Had to explain, it's not your hall. So I executed them. Not the player, the character, but the boggart. So a boggart is a autumn creature covered in moss. They're meant to be carrying around bits of mask, but they're not. But these ones weren't. I just got cursed, basically. That's really good. I'll stop saying it's good now, but it is really good. Cow didn't murder anyone, just killed a boggart. Yes. So we did that. That was a lot of fun. No, they're not dangerous. They just talk at you. They talk a lot. Yeah, boggarts aren't citizens. I wish this one was. He was adorable. Can we have a pet boggart? If they come around again, can we keep one as a pet? I mean, in hindsight, that would have been really fun to play. But I got cursed. So I did not know the value of anything. That was my curse. And the annoying thing about it, can't they kill you just by telling you are dead, or was someone lying to me? I don't think that's a thing. I think someone was lying to you. But if that's what you believe I see, go for it. Keep the crew member for the whole weekend. Whether they be sat in a bar, I think they'd be really happy. They'd be so chilled. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Was it Hayden? That's epic. Oh dear. Yeah, they are. They're relatively harmless. Nothing really happened. Um, Boggarts. I mean, yeah, these ones seem to. I mean, so the curse that I got um, meant that I didn't know the value of anything at all. So I have a little satchel bag thing that I have everything in, and yeah. So someone came over to me and said, "That's a nice bag. I'll give you 5 rings for it." And I went, "Yeah, okay." It had probably about 300 thrones worth of stuff in it, and they took the bag off me, gave me 5 rings, and I was just staring at the money, thinking, "Oh, what the fuck do I want with this?" So the first person who walked past me, I just went, "Do you want this?" And they went, "Yeah." So I gave them 5 rings, and I walked off. So that was just crazy. That was yeah, bad. But yeah, so Ryan, in his ultimate wisdom, had to unbugger me for the second event in a row with an autumn magic, which was fun. So that was good. It was just insane, especially as that afternoon I had to go off and do yeah, I had to go off and do get all my drugs and everything. So that was good. That was a lot of fun. So if I didn't know the value of money, they would have got everything out of me, and I would have been left destitute. And yeah, all the IC drugs, I've got loads. I've got so many of them. I've even got like the bone liao now as well, which is something that everybody wants. It's expensive, very expensive, but I've got it. I'm sad I didn't see them, but all the generals, unit commanders, were advised they were on our side, so not to attack our weird allies. That's wonderful. So yeah, we had a lot of stuff there to do with that, but eventually got the curse lift, and Ryan and I can't remember the other guy who was there. They did a ritual on me, and he ended up drawing like runes down like into my head and down the side of my face in ash. That was a lot of fun. Actually, that was really, really solid. Ryan is very good. Is absolutely amazing at what he does when it comes to rituals in the Magic game. I hate Magic. Never gonna do it. I can't do it. I don't have the patience for it. But seeing Ryan do it does make me very jealous, because he is very gifted when it comes to it. How did the battle go on your part? Dawn got out. Well, yeah, I think it went all right. So we'll get to the Sunday battle. But yeah, Dawn lost 26. Yeah, 26 I think it was they lost. 46. They lost 46. I thought they lost 26. Ah, even worse. So yeah, so they got absolutely spanked. So closer to 36. Well, they got absolutely spanked in the woods. I know that much, which was a laugh. Oh, 46 was Saturday losses. Okay. Oh yeah, because I know a skirmish went badly for Dawn, including skirmishes. Yeah. So I know Navarre had a skirmish that went badly. We got very lightly. There we go. So yeah, Saturday was good. Did a lot of wandering around. Dawn did a classic Dawn and Full Go logic for glory. Yeah, that's pretty much. New Heralds are scary. Really? Everyone keeps coming up to me and saying, "Oh, those New Heralds, they're terrifying," and stuff like that. we went on a skirmish into Calavesa where there were 15 of them, and we battered them. I wasn't allowed to hit anyone, and we won easily that skirmish. Yeah, we absolutely beat the shit out of them. We went on a skirmish to go to the they were given orders to hold the woods and got repeatedly ignored when runners were sent back. See, I know I would have ended up in the woods. We either get like one loss or loads of losses, no in between. Wasn't like until one of our generals was sent as a runner that we were listened to. Fuck. Right, that explains why Dawn is pissed off at everyone then. So, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. I'll hopefully be able to actually do one battle this event. So on the Saturday night, as I said at the beginning, I crashed. And I crashed really hard. Turns out I was really ill, but it's not an excuse. So my mental health went through the floor, and I was acting very out of turn for me. So I was shouting at people. It wasn't great. So Biscuit, once again, mate, I am sorry. It's not me. You know I love you. Well, so yeah, not fun. Just an embarrassment on my part, really. So, but I did the right thing, and I walked away. I had to walk away. So no excuses needed. I should have recognized where I was. I should have recognised where I was, and I wasn't doing very well. I wasn't feeling great. I was tired, and I kept on going, and I should have stopped. But so me normally going off and picking myself up normally takes 20 minutes. I was gone for 3.5 hours. I came back, sat by the fire for 20 minutes, went to the loo, and then went to bed without a word. That was my Saturday evening. I was in bed by 9:30. Woke up 12 hours later. Felt as rough as shit. So, yeah, wasn't good. It took me about a week to recover. So, but yeah, so I feel bad. I feel bad because I shouldn't have spoken out to anyone, and I say it a lot. I mean, Biscuit is one of my favourite people in the world. He is just a genuinely nice lad, and he wouldn't have come to my stag do if I thought he was a prick. So I do feel bad, but I'm glad that people are forgiving. So, I am feeling better, but yeah, everyone needs to look after themselves. I'm making you blush. Well, don't jerk it too hard. But still. So yeah, so I crashed really hard. So I didn't fight on Sunday. I was just, yeah, I was in an absolute state. So which wasn't great for me or anyone around me, to be honest. But there we go. It's got a great song about a worm. Oh, Jesus. Don't want to know. But yeah. So went off to do this skirmish on Saturday, and I was asked by everybody involved to keep the Raven Seer alive. They say I have a reputation, and they know that I have 2 sets of people wanting to name me, which is cool. So it's not every day you get the senators wanting to name someone. So I'm very proud of that, which is great. But they, so the senators came along and asked me to keep the Raven Seer alive on this skirmish and not leave her side. So I didn't. I stood by her side, and there was at one point where we were beating the shit out of these heralds because they were. Yeah, they should get me. Yeah, you can have more than one name. So there was one point where she was doing a ritual, and she was marching back and forth saying these things, and I was watching the line, and then on the right flank, this gap just opened up. It's like a 6-foot gap, and I was just like, I'm having that. because I was just thought I'll get through and then I'm round the back and I can help beat the shit out of everything. And I ran for it. I got about 15 feet, stopped, turned around, and according to the ref who was watching me, he said, you ran about 15 feet, stopped, turned around, and then you looked like you had been told off and were sulking as you walked back towards her. Go figure. So I didn't get to hit one thing. Not one thing in that entire fight. Absolutely gutted. But we rescued Mako. We had what's her face? The one of the orcs. Gralka was with us, and that was where things happened. That's a very much a find out in play thing. So she said some stuff and got told off a lot, and I said to Mako that like if you ever need anything or something's happening or something's coming, send me a message and I'll be here. So I'm hoping that will get me some more plot, but I've got a few meetings lined up because of it all. But that was a really interesting skirmish. That was, because I don't think we were expecting too much. Cal, first of his name, the unburnt King of the Andals and the First Men, Khaleesi of the Grass Sea, Breaker of Chains, and Father of Dragons. See, if that was Mac, you could have just changed the end to Father of Many. Just saying. That would have been fun. So, yeah, it was really good. As a skirmish go, I didn't cause any political incidents. I had a lot of fun though. It was great. That was really fun to do. I was meant to do a hot box of Goose Whisper in the Brass Coast on the Saturday night, but obviously with me crashing hard, really hard, I couldn't do it. So thankfully Pete and Jazz were very understanding. I had a message from Jazz actually on Discord that evening, but I didn't get it until I got home on the Monday, right on the Sunday evening. And she just said that she understands, and they were willing to kick people out of their tent in the evening. So they were offering a space for me, which was lovely. Yeah, it was all good. Yeah, I've heard. I'm glad that it went well. No political incidents. Poor effort. You better be the reason we lose all trade with a nation next time. Well, I might be doing it with the Axos, so you never know. There's a lot of stuff going on there. I had a wonderful chat with the... Oh yeah, I didn't realise Tillian got cleaved in the chest. Did anyone else hear that at all? Cal the Shatterer, overseer of drugs, sayer of words, doer of things. I know, Tillian got cleaved in the chest. I'm shocked and dismayed. But yeah, I had a chat with the ambassador to the Axu, and they came and we had a long chat about things, and read about it in the grapevine. Yeah. And it was really nice. It was a really good chat, because when I first spoke to him I thought he was a bit of a prick, and then he came over and we sat down and had a long chat and we laid our cards out, and it turns out we're both on the same page. Yeah, grapevine. It's only 5 rings. That's really cheap. Really, really cheap. On sale at the Rowdy Raven. # not sponsored. So so that was a fun little chat, and going through stuff with him, and then Tillian, not a shill. No, I'm definitely not a sellout to all of to everything ever. This is really nice stout. Please, Conor McGregor, send me a shitload more, because it is really good. Also, I'm going off to the Gathering, Epic Armory. Buy everything from Epic Armory. I did my first edited Instagram post today, and it just made me chuckle. Is it right that my own stuff should make me laugh like that? Considering I hate everything I do. It was hot as fuck, was it? Ah, that's alright then. That's good. Oh. I'll have to bring some of this to Empire, I think. So people can try it. If you like stout, come find me. Because it is... I'll see if I can get more. Yeah, so I had a long chat with him. So yeah, Tillian bought me an art. I'm sorry to say this, Biscuit, but Tillian brought me that artifact. But then we realised it was two-handed weapon, and I can't use it. So it really sucks because yeah, but no, if you're using it, that's great. I think they're planning on donating it. Well, say selling it to Wintermark. You're saving up for it. That's cool. I may have commissioned the Fizz rep for it. Yes, I may have commissioned the Fizz rep for it. So, because it's a massive hammer, well, it's a massive club. Yeah. So I've gone to someone who I know does that stuff. He's one of the weapons checkers, basically. So it's really, really cool. But yeah, we can have a chat about it at E4. It's not going to be there for E4. Let's put it that way. It'll be an E1 jobby. So we can have a chat. Because I need to speak to him anyway. So because I need to get I can use two-handed weapons, but I can only be bonded to one. And I've got a Bear Claws artifact coming my way. So, which is going to be... Okay, Jude, no worries. But yeah, so it's very, very cool. And it's very exciting that something like that turns up. So, yeah. Paralyze. Wonderful, wonderful thing. Cannot wait to make the claws. No, I'm very, very excited about that. We'll just see how people respond to it. So Beth may be happy to know that I have had a chat with a certain Dornish person, and we agreed that our bare knuckle fist fight, IC thing, we probably planned it too soon because of my health mainly. So we're gonna do some stuff and we're gonna have a laugh with it, and it'll be a next year job as well. So I'm very excited for that. But yeah, so I mean, my long dark is going to be Fizz rep for this hammer thing, for a troll hammer. There's a lot of stuff around it, but that's where I'll draw the line. So I'm only talking about my involvement with my little bit. It has nothing to do with the IC, but I'll make sure to set side aside for Inga to flirt with this person at E4. I'm glad you're back to E4. I had a lot of people asking where you were. Lots of strongly worded letters in the long dark. Yes, I've got so many things that I need to write about. I need to contact so many bloody people. It's ridiculous. Can you show me designs or anything else later? Because my hype for that weapon is big. Yeah, I'll see if I'll find you the... there's a still... from a... Oh, what show was it? It's American Dad. Fuck's sake, right. I have to... So this is... loads of people talking. Right, I'm going to show you this, because I'm the same as Biscuit. As soon as I saw it, and they were talking to me about it, and they're like, yeah, you can do this, you can use it, and all of that sort of stuff. I managed to hack the writing to people thing by being like, Inga is missing, see you at E4. That was good. American Dad D&D episode Oh my god, that's disgusting. I can't show that on stream. Um, oh my god, that's foul. Well, basically, Biscuit, American Dad is on. I can't find the picture. American Dad is on Disney Plus, I think. Dungeons and Wagons is what it's called. Go and watch that episode because there's this bit in a cave where there's a troll. He literally breaks a stalactite off the ceiling and he's wielding it as a club. Now, that is the basis for it, but it's been used a lot. So, like, the bottom of it would be obviously been worn down to have a proper handle on it. So, my thoughts were it's a one-handed troll, a one-handed club for a troll. So, obviously, for us, it's a two-handed weapon. So, the hilt of it will be massive. And then it will be like an ornate thing that he's just slowly carved at over time and made look quite funky. So that's literally it. But watch that episode and you'll get the rough sort of gist of it. So yeah, very much a troll weapon. You're watching now. Excellent. It's one of my favourite episodes as well. Can't wait to have Toddy back actually, but I support your break. Yeah. His aura tasted salty. Oh, American show. Yeah, yeah. It's an animated series, Dawn. I think you've still got access. I think you've still got access to my Disney Plus. So, yeah, go watch it. It's great. It's a really good. Yeah, Toddy, you got to come back and do your thing. Do your test, haven't you? How dare you? I knew you broke your arm deliberately to get out of doing this. Inga is perfectly well behaved and polite at all times, of course. So you're saying you were like the Empire version of Spiffing Brett. Is that what you're saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Incorrect. Of course, real well paying to escape icy issues. Of course, that I do, but I'm aiming for only murders in the building and city primeval. Yeah. Apparently Criminal Minds Golden Girls double bill. Excellent. Definitely not for me. I think I've got Guardians of the Galaxy 3 to watch. That's about it. Really? So, but yeah, so that weapon really got me thinking. And then obviously with the artifact bear claws coming as well. Timothy Oliphant, yeah. Give me Deadwood. All the way. Deadwood was an amazing series. So I need to commission a I think the wisdom test is from all of us, Liam, to be honest. So I wouldn't worry too much. I think you're just going to have the one. A punch in the nads at the point of waking up in the morning. Yeah. Yes. Dead wood. Well, at least you're off the owl puns, though, Pete. So I need to commission two. Basically, I need two new one-handed weapons for myself. One of them is going to be sort of an fuck's sake, Dan. How dare he? Or a battle royale to who kills Toddy first. If we're trying to kill Toddy, you'd already be dead. Let's face it. You wouldn't have left the tent. I would have just come to you. Can I put like chat on slow down or something? No. Well, if I can, I can't see how to do it. So yeah, I need 2 new weapons built for Cal. So one's going to be the Fizz rep of the other artifact, and that. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So E1's going to be quite busy, I think. Regardless of where I am, if I choose not to come back to Empire, then the Fizz reps for these weapons will still come along, and everyone will have ribbons. So these 2 artifacts will both have the actual Fizz rep to go with them as well. So, but we'll just see. We'll see. Yeah. So next event. So we're going to talk. I'll talk a little bit about it. Let's be honest. I literally dipped instantly when I was by the phone. Heard you talking to the Thane, and was like, "I'll kick his ass" or something. And my head went, "Time to dip." Like I've always said, man. If you are crashing for OC crashing, just come grab me. I don't care what I'm doing. I mean, you'll obviously can wait 5 minutes for me to finish whatever I'm doing at the time, because sometimes it only takes 2 minutes. We can go off and have a chat, have a drink, get something to eat, whatever's needed. All right. People do it for me, and everyone's there for everyone at the end of the day. So the Hefty fam support everyone. 30 seconds. Yeah, it depends how drunk I am. Really. So E4, because of a lot of essentially because I really only had half an event. Is it bad I'm looking forward to the long break? I'm sure I'll be desperate to get back by January, but right now I'm like, wow, how relaxing. Yeah, there is that too. I've enjoyed what I've done. I've enjoyed the bits that I've got up to. I'm not looking forward to crafting at all. No more banners. I don't want any of it. Not for me. If people want to do them for the hall and for themselves, then great. I'm not going to do any of it because I just don't have the patience or the talent. But I've got things that I want to do, which will be good. I was half and half, like being good. Was good to RP being skit scared, but also avoiding that half of the field was a pain. But I appreciate it. It's just when my mental health plays up. Very much get in the state of go be alone and other crappy thoughts. Oh no, I've got plenty of staples. So I've got plenty of staples to do things, and I've got ideas for what I want to do. I need to work on my kit, especially because when we go to Copenhagen, I'm gonna be wearing a little bit of kit, not in full kit, just a little bit of kit. Obviously, no weapons, because I'm hoping to nick a load of theirs, basically. So I really need to start crafting for my next character, so I have stuff for her if Inga dies. I'm not looking forward to it. I've got to finish my PhD. My submission date is end of April, so unless I submit early, I won't be at E1. Ooh, well, good luck with that, mate. Gross education. I believe in you, though. If you want to do it early, you're totally capable of doing it. I need to come talk with you about some IC jewellery casting offers I have in mind. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I brought it up with the hall, actually, funnily enough, and they all thought it was a good idea. So yeah, we need to have that conversation, and then we can broach it with everybody. And my God, I just realised how shiny I am. I need to fix this area, I think. But still. So, yeah, I need to get all of that done. You're glowing. I know, right? I've gone from having no kit upgrades and plans to like loads, plus second character kit to much leather. I don't know what my next character is going to be. I've had offers from a House in Dawn to go there. I've had offers from Varushka to go there. So I don't know. I want to go everywhere. I mean, there is a chance I'll just bugger off back to Navarre, to be honest. So, My God. So I'm going to open up another can. And stout being stout, just I apologise for the noise. Fucking hell, it's spitting everywhere. Oh. Violent stout, definitely. New sewing project for the Long Dirk. I plan on putting Jean in one of those sexy league booty shorts. Oh my God, Steph, you have reminded me. It's an aggressive fart, my kind of ASMR. Yeah. So, one evening at the bar, I was chatting to 3 lovely ladies from League. Is that a poem? Someone could make a limerick out of that, I'm sure. Husband face won't do the leaguish booty shorts. See, I wouldn't want to put anyone through it for me. But I was chatting to 3 lovely ladies from League. My stamina, they did fatigue. No, that's just doing the 9 now. But, so I was chatting away to them. They're all in the Reapers. And basically one thing led to another. And I asked all 3 of them to marry me. I know, right? Shock horror. So first of all, they all turned around and said that I was a catch. They all had some of that cider. Thank you, Steph. It was a very interesting conversation, and it was a lovely bit of roleplay, and I really enjoyed it. 3 lovely ladies from League. A proposition to marry from Steve. So, we had a lovely chat, and in this sort of situation, the one thing I will say is make sure to check in OC, that things are okay. All fine. Came to the conclusion if their respective partners had issues, it would stop immediately. So make sure, always check in. You know, it's a good thing to do. Very sensible thing to do. It was all fine. I went up to have a chat with the Crimson Reapers. What's he called, Steph? Or Salt, if Salt's still here. Master of Hearts, I think it is. Went and had a chat with him. And we basically set out some ground rules. If Master of Hearts, if people weren't happy and didn't want anything to happen, then there were basically get out clauses involved. So if it's OC issues, they just have to come over and say I don't like it OC, and it's over. If it's IC, then so one of them is in Hurst Hall. Her OC partner is in Hurst Hall, and he's fine. IC, they're all single, really. Apart from Heidi, she's dating Jean, and now I've proposed. All the IC drama, indeed. So need to have a chat with Bolam about it all, but we've set it. Get on the ball gowning train count. I know. I've gone from none and ignoring it all to now getting everything going with Mercy. I was going to call him Daisy earlier. I might just call him Daisy. And all of this as well with the league. And so basically it was, if Jean doesn't like it, I can't remember what it was. He did have a chat. Daisy is adorable. I might just start doing that then. But the big one was actually for Tiny. So for Tiny's other half, if OC he had a problem, it would just be over. If I see he has a problem, he has to come and challenge me to a duel. If he challenges me to a duel, it's all off. But he still has to fight me. And I've had so many people in the league come up to me and say they just want to watch me beat the shit out of him. Absolutely hilarious. We need another Reaper's Ball. We really do indeed. But yeah, so there's a load of fun stuff going on there, and the hottest duel in Anvil. I can't wait. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it's all going to play out. There is obviously the chance that we'll get into the field and it will just all be over, because OC there might be someone not happy, and that'll be it. So I think there's plenty there, and it'll be a lot of fun things to do. But I thought it might just churn up some fun game, and put some impetus on their respective other halves. Just start writing an IC paper to declare your love, like I did for Jean. No, the Master of Hearts has sat down to write out a contract, and they have to come over to me to say, for it to happen, you have to do A, B, and C. So that could be a hilarious wedding ceremony where I'm stood there with 3 women, and all their other halves are stood there watching and going, right, well, now this is done. Let's head to the tent and make some funny noises. Definitely read the contract. That's more Brass Coast contracts. So the other thing is, you can think you're good OC, and then it starts happening, and you're like, no. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. So if there's anyone who's got any issues, ICOC, if it starts, then I'll immediately just pull the plug. And I know that everyone involved will understand. So, and we'll just see what happens with it. So it'll just be fun. You can get tissue contracts. The dissolve in the rain. Can't wait to have some goose and crash the wedding. I'll beat you up. What would I care? Can I go to my own wedding on drugs? That'd be funny too. Can I do the service? Isn't like one of the main rules? Yeah. You can do the service if you want. No, therefore, one night and afterwards you have something to clean up with. Love it. I want to bring up a romance thing I see with someone when I'm back in the future. It started as a side comment, but I think it would be jokes. But yeah, it'll be a funny convo to lead up to it, I reckon. Yeah, if you want to do IC romance with someone, always check in. If there's other halves, always check in. One of the Leaguish egregores start to shamelessly praise me in front of one of the Dornish egregores. He was not a happy bunny, wasn't romantic or anything. I like it. I like the egregore game. But I think, yeah, have a chat with people. We dealt with the knots quite quickly, Yogurt. So it was literally just me crashing and being ill. So missing Sunday and Saturday night. But the rest of it's all hots. Actually, IC wise, there were no real bad things that happened. It was great. So, what about you? What was the best thing that happened? Well, to everyone. What was the best thing that happened to everybody at the event? I'm very curious to know. It just looked very confusing cross, like I'd been naughty. See, that's the best kind. Best kind. Oh, yeah. Like bone hives. So my bone hives got put to Senate. Yeah, the bone hive's not an illness. Yeah, I haven't got hives. So yeah, the bone hives got put to Senate on the Saturday. And so the Calavesi senator went off and did her bits. And she said that I will know when I come out of the skirmish whether or not they've been approved. And they were. Amazing, glad to hear. I was on holiday instead of E3 and had lots of FOMO. Love listening to all the podcasts recapping. Awesome. That's really cool. Well, I hope you had a good holiday. I mean, holiday is always needed. So the response I've had. So what's FOMO? I can't remember. I've got brain fart. Having my campaign for the hat has been really positive, and I'm very excited to see how it goes. That's awesome. Fear of missing out. Thank you. I did know what it was. Just an idiot. Yeah, I would never worry about that. It's always going to be there, and anything that you may have missed out on will be carrying on next event. It's always the way of it. So you never really miss out. And people, and if it's something's gone really well, we're larpers. We always love to talk about it. We never shut up about it. After I found out about stuff I totally did miss out on that I've wanted. Oh, baby raised her first judgment in synod and it passed. Excellent. But also it's fine next time in it. Not mention the thing left on the bar. Oh yeah, it's boring. Wow, to me it's boring. But yeah, so the bone hives got put to the Senate, and it was the Senate session where they were basically looking to say no to things. The bone hives got put through. Hey, Mini Arcana rating party 4. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you had a good stream. What were you streaming? Actually, I should know that. Minecraft. That's what you were streaming. I haven't played Minecraft in donkey's years. Yeah, so we're just chatting Empire LARP as always. So yeah, we did. So it all got put through and it got approved. It's castle building. Nice. See, that's all I ever used to. I mean, when I played Minecraft, I liked the engineering stuff, and I just used to like the and build massive holes. Really, I was a massive resource gatherer. Excited for E4, I trust. I'm looking forward to it. I've got loads to do, to be honest. Loads to do. So yeah, we so that all went through, which was great. So I've now paid for it all. And then next event, the senators are putting me on the seat. So I believe I'm going on the seat for a few years because I've paid for it all. They said you don't have tenure. It's like, that's fine. This is something that had to get built. So I've built that, and I'm going to be on it for a few years or until I'm made general. Which is as they have put it. So I'm hoping that I'll be made general at some point soon. So is it a share in the hives, or are there now hives in Wintermark? There are now hives in Wintermark. They are in Calavesa. They are a Calavesi only position. So yeah. So I get those. And I'm very excited about it. Will you get the first output next event? Nope. I will get the first output at E1. So the vote for it will be at E4. No, the vote for it will be, I don't know. So I'll be put on it at E4, and then I'll get it at E1, E2, E3, and E4. Yeah. So yeah, first load of stuff from it at E1. which will be very cool. Yeah, very, very excited about it. And then I'm hoping I get more and more. Our hall had a big win at E3, which was awesome to hear about. Someone got a hat we worked hard for. You're welcome. I can't remember, is it exclusive herbs or potions? I was in contact with the old owner. But what, the bone hives? The bone hives in Wintermark didn't exist until now, where I've sorted it and funded it myself. So that's the reason that they've been built. They were Varushkan. So I haven't heard about your input, but what it was. Oh, yeah, it's drugs. It's potions. It's loads of potions and herbs, basically. Got the news and no explanation. Well, you'll find out at E4, I'm sure. But yeah, so it's going to be good. It's going to be very, very good. And this is all leading to a lot of fun stuff happening at E4, hopefully. I've got a meeting with the senators. I've got a meeting with the egregores. I've got a meeting with the generals. I've got a meeting with the Ravenseer now. I'm actually going for coffee with the Ravenseer to get some stuff sorted, because it turns out she's got a lot on her plate and she needs someone with a bit of oomph to push stuff through. So that's what I'm involved with. So there's loads of stuff going on, and it's going to be very, very cool. So yeah. Yeah, I think. But then again, I think I'm done for. You also managed to avoid Get Steve to Conclave. Fuck off. Yeah. Oh, something I did forget. We had the documentary film crew, and I was asked to be filmed on it. Fuck off, please. Sorry, Dan. Sorry, Ryan. Nobody wants to go to Conclave. Exactly. Yeah, so I got filmed for this LARP documentary. And then I had to sort out their mistakes one evening as well. They got involved in an attempted murder. One of the documentary filmmakers is coming to E4. He's bringing his other half, because he had a great time, and his other half, he says, will love it. So they're both coming back, which was phenomenal, which is really cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing how all that turns out. So yeah, there was another thing that happened, but I'm not going to talk about it because that's not my place to talk about it. But yeah, that was a thing. But still, I'm going to call the stream there because it's first stream back, hour and a half. Quite tired. I've got a stout. I'm very happy. This has been wonderful. This has been absolutely wonderful to come back to and do this. We'll keep on going. We'll get something sorted for E1. We'll do something big. We'll do something big for E1. We'll do another makeover. So we got. I'm meant to be doing a makeover with Little Larper. Thank you very much, Dan, Yogurt, and everyone. I think we need to have a little bit of a party at E4, don't we? Get everybody, all the Hefty fam over on Thursday or something. But yeah, we'll get some more bits and bobs done. I've got an idea for a little project I want to do at E4. And I think it could be a lot of fun as well. But I need to sort out the logistics of it. And then I'll put something out just before the event and I'll wander around and do it. This time I hope I won't end up in the wrong tent again. Yeah, that's just sensible. But yeah, everyone come to the Rowdy Raven on a Thursday and we'll have a party. You're not allowed to eat it if you have to throw it a biscuit. Yeah, but yeah, we'll have a good time. We'll have a laugh. So we're gonna go and we'll raid someone because haven't done it for a little while. We are going to go and raid one of my victims from the makeover that I still haven't edited and put out. And then after this, when we've raided, I'm going to go back and carry on playing Baldur's Gate 3 because I'm not addicted to that stupid fucking game at all. Oh dear, oh dear. Have I got any mods on? Dan, are you there? Daniel? I did. I nearly made it without a bot. Oh, that sucks. Boom. Very cool. Bonk on the bot. Bot, yeah. So we're going to go raid casual gamer guy. So close. So close. We're going to go raid casual. And that, obviously, as we all know, casual. For those who met him at the event, such a nice guy. Absolute top man. So, yeah, go spread the love. Give him, I don't know, a little bit of abuse. We've got to get abuse. Get Steve to conclave. Yeah, and go and give him the things. Much love to you all, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.
My flat is 21 square meters.